Hey, folks, just a quick heads up. Our second camera is shot. The focus is all messed up, and we just found out. So instead of re-recording this episode, we figured we'd just put it out and replace the camera next time.
I remember when Queen's Gambit, the movie, came out, but we didn't know it at the time because we were like 2 weeks behind on Netflix in Woodbridge. So it was just trending Queen's Gambit, and I was like, yo, Glenn's Bar is trending on Netflix? What's going on? Oh, it's a wide-eyed movie. All right, cool.
Bucket Boys Podcast.
Sorry. I was in the middle of a coughing fit, to be fair.
Dude, stop coughing. This is Bucket Boys Podcast. This is a show where you set topics in, we put them in the bucket, and we pull them out, talk about them at random. Today, we have a very, very special guest with us all the way from the Bargoyles podcast. Nova area. We're bringing them in. We're bringing in the famous people.
We are.
This is a hot show.
We all knew it was going to happen eventually.
That's it.
And here we are.
Give it up for Isaac Ignacio Bennett.
What up, baby? Woodbridge famous dog. We got an IKEA. Like, what's up? I have had sex in it. Let's go. Didn't finish though. It was a tight situation. She was very.
I was just there yesterday.
The Woodbridge IKEA?
Woodbridge IKEA.
I told you, we're famous, baby. Anytime I let someone know, I'm like, I'm in Northern Virginia. They're like, where? I'm like, Woodbridge. They're like, I'm like, the IKEA. They're like, oh, yeah, I've been to that podunk town. I'm like, you live in Warrenton. Fuck you, dog.
Dude, is there not an IKEA anywhere else?
The closest one is College Park, Maryland.
For real?
Yeah. It's our claim to fame, baby.
IKEA.
You guys got meth, we got fucking IKEA. Like, what's up?
It used to be the Potomac Mills Mall, but that place is a shithole now.
It's a shithole now, yeah. It used to be top 5 malls on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Did not know that. My buddy was the, shout out Clay, my best friend. He was a concierge at a hotel in D.C., and a group of Chinese people came in with pamphlets. They were like, where is our Potomac of the music? That was more Japanese. It's like, wait, you want to go to Potomac Mills? Like, number 1 mall. It's number 5. Shit. Like, holy fuck.
I had no idea.
It's a shit mall now, yeah.
Well,
it did have there's 3 Cinnabons. That's how shitty it is.
Yeah. It did have a Van skate park in it at one time.
It did.
Yes.
That was incredible.
I heard people broke backs and the insurance was through the fucking roof.
Really?
Yeah, they replaced it with a Costco. So Costco is standing on the bones of the skate park.
And a bunch of dead 14-year-olds. That's what I'm talking about.
Tony Hawk and them came through to Vans one time, and it was like,
oh shit,
the place was going crazy.
Oh, it was just called Vans?
Bam Margera was there. Yeah, Vans skate park.
Rest in peace.
I'm not dead.
I miss you, brother.
I'm not dead, but thanks, brother. Miss you too. Did you see he reposted that? He reposted it when Hulk Hogan died.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace, brother.
I did see that. I forgot about it.
Fucking
Fuck,
ridiculous.
that's funny.
That's so funny.
I'm not dead, but love you too.
Two brother. Oh, fuck.
But yeah, actually, in one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, I think it was 3. You remember how they had like the vignettes for each skater where it was like their parts for the game? There was one where Tony Hawk was dressed as Spider-Man. And that was filmed in Van Skate Park.
Oh, what the fuck? Hell yeah. See? Woodbridge is famous, man.
I'm telling you.
Woodbridge seems like a hot spot.
We got Shabuzi. He's out of Woodbridge.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
I forgot about
And
that.
Tommy Richmond, who out of Woodbridge. So, we got some people out
that
there.
one song. Yeah.
With us, that song.
$1 Million Baby, is that it?
Yeah, that was the one.
He shouts out the local shithole bar, Queen's Gambit.
Oh, really?
Down to Queen's Gambit. Oh, baby. And everyone walks in there and is like, I'm like, this is a shitty song. It's a shitty reference. The fuck? It's a karaoke bar owned by a Filipino dude. So, shout out Glenn. I love you, dog.
It does sound like a great time there.
Oh, Queen's Gambit? Yeah. I remember when Queen's Gambit, the movie, came out, but we didn't know it at the time because we were like 2 weeks behind on Netflix in Woodbridge. So it was just trending Queen's Gambit, and I was like, yo, Glenn's Bar is trending on Netflix? What's going on? Oh, it's a fucking wide-eyed bitch movie. All right, cool. Fucking ridiculous.
Is this us? Is this about us? Were there cameras there and we didn't know?
We're too close to the plant.
A wide-eyed bitch movie.
Anna Taylor-Joy. She's got the wide eyes, man.
She was in that movie, The Gorge, and
I want to see that.
The Gorge was pretty good, but at some point they do play chess, and now I think she's just autistic.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? And then she's like, "I'll be in the movie if I can play chess."
We're making a movie. I thought we were just playing chess. What the fuck?
You just sit there, you move the pawns, we'll film around you. Don't worry.
Chess is her autistic trains. That tracks.
Hell yeah! So Isaac, tell us about yourself. Give us, a rundown. You're in bartending. You're in comedy. Fucking just sum it up. Lay it out.
Elevator pitch. No longer bartending. I've been out for like 13 months now. I think we just hit 14 months.
Nice.
Got fired for sexual harassment.
Oh, dope.
I touched a girl's shoulder when she was having a bad day. She said she didn't like it. Went to the management. Management was looking for reasons to fire me. I got fired. That's what happened. And then so I was like, yo, I worked at this bar for like 9 years.
Yeah.
I was like, if I ever leave this bar, I'm leaving the industry. And then they did me really dirty. And then I was just like, man, fuck, I don't want to bartend. So I just started doing like insurance sales. I fucking hate it. I'm trying to get back in, not in the bartending scene, but like I want to get a bar adjacent job, like a brand ambassador or some other shit like that. So I'm kind of like looking into that. I haven't told my current job yet. Yeah, they're not gonna watch fucking.
No, they're definitely watching.
They submit the most, actually.
They submitted some bucket questions. Isaac, why haven't you showed up in 2 weeks?
Their Instagram handle is Isaac's employer.
Yeah, like and subscribe. No, but I've always loved bartending or being in the bar industry. I did it for like 15 years. As a Filipino, we're like so subservient. We are very good at like pleasing the whites. So, like, you go to the Philippines, sir, ma'am, how may I help you? Hello, sir, ma'am. Thank you, sir, ma'am. Because they don't want to fuck it up and get it wrong. I make a joke on stage. I say going to college in the Philippines is marrying an American or working on a cruise ship. That's it. Like, that's it. If you can get out of town and on a cruise ship, you are set. So, it just came natural to me. And I went to school for fashion, dropped out. What's up? So yeah, no real education. So I can't like get an actual real job. I'm just kind of like,
Sure.
All right, cool. What can I do that's like near a bar but like not bartending? Let's figure it out.
You just like to smell the aroma.
Yes. Oh yeah. Something about
I
warm
like the
piss
feel
and
of
wet
a wet
wood.
floor.
I like wet floors and warm wood. That's it. I don't want to have it.
I get it, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But the Bargoyles podcast, shout out Nick. Love that kind of kept me a little. That and comedy kept me sane because when you go from every single night of your life is like a social aspect, like oh shit, Steve K. Oh, what up, Big Steve? To just being at home, like I could jerk off again.
Or
I can wash my hands and make dinner.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? So,
and you can still jerk off later.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, get the hands washed up and get back to it.
You're taking the
I don't wash my hands before I jerk off. What am I, Amish? What are we doing? What the fuck? No. If that's dirty, so is this.
Dirty hands is a sin in the Amish community.
Hey, shout out the Amish. They invented Fortnite fighting. So what's the Bucket Boys? Because I looked it up, and then there was another Bucket Boys with 6 dudes in bucket hats, and then I see you guys.
Yeah, well, they're gay.
Yeah. We're taking over the.
Shout out to them.
Shout out all 6 of you homos.
You know what's fucking me up right now is all the shout outs to that camera.
You're the shout out.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, you just shouted out my
I
camera.
just shouted out to his camera.
That's hilarious.
I was like, I haven't shouted anybody out.
What the fuck, man?
So yeah, Bucket Boys. This was all Gunnar's brainchild. Where we throw topics in here.
Okay.
And then if we run out of shit to talk about, we just grab something out of here and try our best to make it funny.
So the crowd is able to put that in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Hell
everything
yeah.
in here has come from submissions from fans and stuff.
Yo, all my Bargoyles people watching, all the regulars at home, comment. Go to Bucket Boys right now. Write some submissions. Have them put in the bucket. Watch it. They'll pull it out of the hat. They'll pull it out of the bucket hat, and then we'll have a good fucking time. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
No, that's awesome.
That's the best promo anybody's ever done.
We've been doing this for
Pro, baby.
we've been doing this show for 47 weeks now.
We don't know how to promote the idea of the show.
Yeah, that's called a call to action. I just learned it like 3 months ago. So I was like, oh, call to action. I was like, Call of Duty. They're like, no, call it. That's how you mobilize your fans. I was like,
Ask people to do it.
Yes.
I was just at a show and I tried to call to reaction on a joke, and I was like,
"What'd you say? Laugh?"
Yeah. I was like, "Now at the end of what I say, when there's a pause, start laughing." No, I said, "Hey, ladies, make some noise," and I swear to God, all the women went. And I was like, perfect. That's exactly what I was asking for.
Yes, nods of approval.
Yeah.
We affirm of what you said.
You really have a loud nod. That's exactly
If you record it out, put out the clip. Ladies, make some noise. Nods of approval.
Hell yeah. No, so the Bucket Boys, it's you ever done a bucket show, like a bucket stand-up show, so all the topics are random, and then you pull them out and riff and make jokes on them?
That's literally how I got started doing this comedy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So Bargoyles, we like to interview bartender servers. Anybody hit us up. After 90 episodes, I kind of ran out of bartender friends.
Sure.
Which is still really impressive.
90's a lot.
People make it, they're like, you don't have bartenders on them. I was like, I live in Woodbridge. I ran out of bartender friends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I started going, I wanted to find, I was like, oh, comics like fucking podcasts. They'll do podcasts, but I didn't want to do comedy. And so I found out that Dwayne White.
Shout out.
Shout him out. There you go. He's got a riff mic where I was like, oh, I could do that. Pull a topic out of a hat and just talk bullshit. Mm-hmm. And after like a month and a half of doing that, people were like, you should try actual comedy. You're like good at this. I was like, no, I'm just good at bullshit. Oh, your mother's gay. Yes, she is. I hate her pussy. Like, I don't know what the fuck. And so I didn't know you guys do this. This is fucking awesome. I'm very excited. I love a good bucket pool.
It's fine. Here, I'll follow you up.
Yeah. He was actually throwing it up for me to hit. Over 2, nailed it. Over 2.
You see why the scores are so bad?
Look, we do nothing but have fun here, okay?
And I'm not going to lie to you, I have zero obstruction.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. I underhanded it. So, yeah. I actually wanted to make a drink for my gentleman here, and also
Let's
you
do
have
it.
one. So, obviously, they've heard the mojito story.
Yes, they did actually. Okay. They heard it. We recorded the day I came back from that trip.
Yeah. No, that mojito story is one of the best things that's happened on this show.
So, how do you make your mojitos? When you make your mojitos?
Okay, so I get a real tall glass, okay, and I fill it with ice. No, that's not true. I muddle lime and mint down in there. Then I fill it with
no sugar?
ice. Huh?
Sugar?
Do I put sugar in it?
Sweet, thick liquid.
Sweet thick liquid. That's it. Yeah. I fill it almost to the top with rum and then put some sweet thick liquid in there.
Okay, gotcha.
What is that? Simple syrup. Okay.
It's the bartender's favorite SS.
Nice. Shut up. I'll shout anything out, dude. I swear to God.
3 more times is the third. Right.
That's my favorite one. Yeah. Third time's a charm. Am I right?
Am I right? That's good.
Yeah, so I make them poorly, but, and then I engorge myself with them, and then I black out. That's about it.
So that's labor intensive. As a bartender, we hate mojitos. Like, because the problem is they are lighthouses for shitty white women. You make one, and then every other way,
Wait a minute.
Can I have one? Can I have one? Can I have one? Like, fuck, because it's labor intensive. You put the sugar, you put the lime, you put the I don't do the mint. We do the mint slap.
Hell yeah.
One of those, because if you muddle it too much, then it gets caught in your teeth. And so, like, we try to avoid that because there's too many steps.
It's a good call.
I tried to simplify the steps here for you. So I actually made a mint lime, like a mojito syrup.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
awesome.
your guys to keep.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be the best episode we've done
There you
yet.
go. This is the mojito syrup. All you got to do is add that to a can with a little bit of rum, and then bing, bang, boom, you got a mojito.
Oh my
sick.
God.
There you go. I'm making 3 right now.
Holy shit.
We're going to have to finger stir this one, boys, because I don't have a spoon.
That's fine. We finger a lot of things around here.
Stir her. I hardly know her.
Finger buttholes.
That sweet syrup, that SS.
That sweet, thick liquid.
This is exciting.
And then...
Oh,
Shout out Caitlin from Likeable Cocktail. She's got like 500,000 followers. Did the podcast.
Dog.
She likes to throw blackberry soda water in hers. So,
No
what,
shit.
fuck, let's do it.
Let's try it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Every time I get around Isaac, I get fancy drinks.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Here you go for your garnishes.
You gotta
Oh,
stop
shit.
taking the
Sorry.
damn cups.
I know. I'm not used to it.
Fuck. He's a Coors.
We
Coors
take
Light.
bartenders. It's our favorite part. We
Yeah.
hate making mojitos, but we do the. And that like activates the oils.
It
I
does
don't know
the
what
same
it
thing?
does.
That's
I have
badass.
no idea what it does.
Does the same thing to my wife.
That oil. She seems like a really nice lady. I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about my wife. There you go, boys.
Oh my god.
I've never felt fancy.
I'm gonna cry.
This is terrific.
All the
Good
sugar shit's
sir.
on the bottom, so you got to give it a stir. But
I tried my line.
let me just fucking put
I'm
two
gonna
fingers.
use my lime to fucking.
Oh, that's so
good
much smarter.
idea.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Holy fuck.
That's delicious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Quick. I hate the steps. It's the steps.
Bam,
We hate
bam,
the steps.
bam.
That is very good.
Fiesta, fiesta, fiesta.
Yes, yeah. That is because the next episode we did with somebody, they were talking about Casa Bonita, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I was like, "What is going on? These mojitos, Casa Bonitas is just coming up." I got inspired to make some syrups. But,
God,
yo,
that's awesome.
that was
Thank you so
amazing,
much.
bro.
So the syrup you made yourself too?
Yeah, you just melt sugar, water, and then add the stuff. That's
You
it.
pre-mix
What do you mean?
the syrupy stuff.
Yeah, we say batching.
Oh yeah,
It's premix makes it sound like you're like
yeah.
it's a premix. No, we batched
Yeah,
it.
no,
It sounds you got to keep it sexy. You got to keep it
Yeah,
sexy.
well, our the BBLs, the Bucket Boy lovers, they don't. They don't. It was so worth it for that reaction.
They don't know how to pronounce mojitos. So.
Mojitos.
We got a lot of whites
BBLs.
on here, so we're just, we say pre-mix quite a bit, actually.
Premix. Okay, yeah, you just don't like to mix it all, honestly.
no. You see, that's what, you see a light-skinned fella out there, they're like, hey, you pre-mixed.
Premixed.
We have fun here.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Mother's womb is a shaker.
Yeah, so I gotta tell you. So you and I was on your show. Thank you so much for having me. It was a blast. It was
Great
so
show,
much
yeah.
fun. I talked about a little bit of like I'm not very adventurous, and yesterday, as we record, I had my first Moscow Mule.
Oh,
And-
yeah. I opened you up to a world of cocktails, baby.
Well-
Except this cock.
Let me tell you what happened.
tell.
I got to tell you what happened because
It's not good. I hate it.
now I got overserved.
No.
No. Okay, so I ordered.
Always blame the bartender.
Yeah, I ordered too many things. Okay, and then I drank them, and then I went back in to like give my glass back, and somebody had gotten a Moscow Mule, and it came in that copper cup, right?
Yeah.
And I was a drunk little whiny bitch baby, and I was like, "Oh, I want one of those." To the bartender,
It's just the cup.
and she goes, "Okay," and just gave me one. And I was like, "Oh, this is how I get free drinks." By the way, it's you get super annoying, and then they send you back out with what you
Yes.
need. They're like, "Please just leave."
They're like, either we can cut him off or we can get him so drunk we can call the cops on him. There's no in between.
Totally the plan. And I was like, "Oh my god!" I called Zach first thing this morning, and I was like, "Bro, I love a Moscow Mule." And it turns out.
Zach, how many times have you gotten this phone call? Not just Moscow Mule, just the hangover the next day.
The mojito story, I got the phone call in the middle of Mojito
Oh, so
Town.
mojito number 7.
That was a phone call where you're like, I was so drunk, where I'm just like, "Thank you for being in my life."
Oh, it's so adorable.
That was one of those.
Somebody told me like that.
That was one of those where you text the next morning. You're like, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Unless you liked it, then, you know.
So it was weird, dude.
It's all good, man. We're best friends. This is what we do.
There you
this
go.
is so
Oh,
good.
you guys are best friends.
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you two
Yeah.
meet?
We met through a friend that we're kind of still friends. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Steven Stark.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Love you. Shout out.
So yeah, they used to work together. Him and our buddy Steve, and Steve and I lived in the same neighborhood growing up. So we've just been buddies forever, and then we kind of got mixed up together, and it was weird. We talked about this not too long ago, but like for the longest time, we wouldn't hang out unless Steve was around.
Oh, and then one day you did it without Steve.
Like, you were like, this is so much better.
Do we even need Steve anymore? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Steve is your Mary Gordy. Life's so much better without him.
I also think we met at a gay bar.
We did.
Oh, hell
We
yeah.
did.
You guys got those out here?
Remington's up in D.C. It's shut
shit.
down.
Oh, it's in D.C. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
shut
Shadowlands
down.
Lounge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they got over there now? Mr. Henry's?
I think it's a 7-Eleven now.
Nice.
Yeah, drive by and reminisce. Oh, man.
Still have Wednesday night drag shows. Still at the 7-Eleven.
At the 7-Eleven. Oh,
7-Eleven.
nice. Yeah.
It's two stories. What are they going to do?
Yeah,
You guys out there in D.C. do stuff different.
Ain't no laws, baby. Actually, it's where they make the laws. It's where they make the laws.
That's where all the laws are.
Yes.
They're stored in a box somewhere.
It's incredible.
Nicolas Cage tried to grab him, but he couldn't get it. He tried.
The most lawless city in the U.S. is the place where all the laws,
the laws are made,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to change it from chocolate city to white chocolate city. So.
Hey,
Shout out gentrification.
pre-mixed.
Yeah, Southeast is not what it used to be.
It's what? That's crazy.
Hell yeah. So what was that transition like for you though, going from being a bartender to stand-up? Is it you talked? It's a little bit of the same, socially.
The social aspect, it filled that hole that bartending left. Where like every single day I got to see a buddy. I'm like, oh shit, what's up, Dave? How's the divorce? Like
Nice.
I had that
That's
every
typically-
single night of the week. But I was like, when I wasn't doing comedy, I was just like. Oh man, I was hitting bars. For the first 2 months, I was just hitting bars on my days I would work. I'm like, oh, they're like, what? Oh, you're off tonight? I was like, I got fired. Like, run me another Jameson. They're like, good to see you, buddy. And I was like, after about a month, 2 months, I was like, this is fucking depressing. I was like, this is crazy. I need to do something with my nights. And I was doing riff enough. And I was like, you know what? Let me just try comedy. So I started doing comedy. And then Dwayne was the first to point out. He was like, I used to see you once every 2 months. Now you're here every fucking night. Go do something else. And I was like, are you saying I'm bad, mister? Am I not good at this? He said, you're not great.
Shout out, Dwayne.
Shout out, Dwayne. Keeping it to 100, And then
Turn it down a little bit.
Started getting a little better. Started getting booked now. So, but yeah, that social hole I didn't realize was as wide as it was. I was like, yeah, no, I'm finally free, and people are gonna hit me up to hang out. No, they're like, you're not at the bar that I go to. It's like, oh yeah, well I don't go there anymore. They're like, cool, well I am. So never see you again.
Get it together or don't, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a lonely social existence sometimes as a comic.
You see the same 4 people, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to see Mitt Landy again.
Shout out.
I was like, damn it. All right, cool.
There's so many people we're going to have to tag in this episode.
That's how it works. But no, the social aspect was cool. Professionally sucks. I was so used to having like $500 to $800 cash in my pocket because that was normal. We got paid in cash.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if I go to the bank, the are gonna know. So I was like, don't let them know. I got to keep that to myself. You can bleep that.
He's saying everything I've wanted to say for some time.
We're finally making the turn that we've been wanting to make.
This is my
We're
favorite.
tapping into a new market right now. This is nice.
When I meet somebody who does a podcast and that's how we meet, they're like, okay, this is probably be nice and respectful. And then we hang out one time afterwards. They're like, I should have said so much more. I was being nice and respectful, telling like good stories. I was like, no, get fucking debaucherous. Let's go. So yeah, no, now I'm broke. It's not great. I hate it. Because if I'm out in public, people still think I'm that guy, and they're like, "Yo, let's rip shots." I'm like, "Yeah, on you, on you." Remember all of those shots I gave you free at the bar because I was stealing? Come on, pay it forward.
Yeah. Bring it back, dude.
Yes, yeah. So that's the tougher aspect.
That's when you hit him with the tab.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Remember this? There you go. Yeah.
$1,000.
June 8th, 2018. That's what's still.
Biggest tab ever accrued was $6,800. No, I didn't pay for it. Thank goodness. Went to go visit my homie James. Shout out James. At Pendry up in DC. We sat down. It was me and Ace. Shout out Ace.
This is the most shout outs our show's ever had.
So much.
I'm so in love with it.
My bartender buddy, one of my best friends, goes, "Hey, the guy next to you is a Qatari prince." I was like, "What?" He goes, "He's a Qatari prince. The bank card he's using has his name on the card. Not like his name, but like
the name of the bank.
Yeah, the name of the bank is his name." I was like, "What the fuck?" Apparently, he was in there spending like $12,000 a night at the bar
Jesus.
in a $10,000 room a night place for like 2 weeks. And so I was like, oh shit, yeah. He gave me the permission to run the tab. I was like, I'm running a tab. Cool.
Damn.
Beside next to him, I just got my loan. I was like, just a little Jameson. Started talking to the guy. He goes, whatever you want. We got like the Hibiki 30, which is a $500 shot.
Fuck
Good
that.
Lord.
At most places. At this bar was like 800. We got like the Hennessy VS, not the VSOP. It was the Richard. And then we got something else. Between Ace and I, we ran up like $4,000 worth of liquor on this. Between four drinks.
Damn.
4 drinks him, 4 drinks me, 4,000. So
Hell yeah.
fucking-
You were like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
I felt like a bad bitch. I was like, I don't have to pay for anything. What's that one up there, mister?
You can catch me in Dubai next week.
I think so.
In Dubai, grabbing my ankles.
Dubai princess.
Yes.
Slay.
That was an inside joke call out to earlier. I thought this behind him. Because the ER part is covered, and I don't ever say the hard R part, so that's just me. So I thought it just said slay. And I was like, slay bit? Oh, slayer. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. I was like, was that get? Oh, no, he like gets, okay, gets something else. Yeah.
Slaying.
So you're talking about the biggest tab you've ever run up.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what's the biggest tab that you've ever served?
$19,000.
And worst tip
Fuck.
Yeah.
on a big tab that you've gotten.
Dubai Prince, dude.
So
19 grand? Hold on.
Yeah, 19 grand was about the biggest tab I ever had served a guest. And I mean, at that point, you say worst tip. The moment you get past like $500 on the tab, you just throw in 20%. You're like, no, we're just locking it in. Call the manager.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is the price point of a party of 6. Just throw in 20% standard. One of the shittier tips I did ever get was these 2 4s were drinking it with me, and were just throwing it the entire night. And I was like, hey, come on. You think I'm going to do a 4? Like, what are we doing? Like, Brett Favre was a great quarterback. I'm not going to draft him. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. And there was 2 of them, and they didn't tip me on an $80 tab, and they just wrote threesome ? And then their number. And I was just like, just give me the $20. You know, like, come on. Like,
So how was the threesome, though?
it was awesome, baby. 2 4s is an 8. Let's go. No, it was, they were just, they were out. I was not in my weight class. I would say that.
Sure.
I'm a very picky lover, so it's one of those.
And that's
No,
okay.
understood.
Nobody's going to yuck your yum, dude.
Don't judge over here. Gunner's just mad I didn't give him his number. That's the worst part.
Well, you know what they say? Every 4 is a 5 with the lights off. So
there
that's
you
pretty
go, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Every 4 is 2 drinks away from a 5.
If I roll over twice and I'm still on top, I didn't want to do it. Okay. I was like, no, come on, girls.
Fair enough.
I fucking love that.
So you guys talked about it earlier. You were on Bargoyles, you guys' show not too long ago.
The most hospitable show, by the way. That's a fucking nice show. Check
tried
out Bargoyles. Go subscribe, right? Pause. This stinks. Go.
No, it's not that bad. I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Watch this one. Don't watch anything else, but go subscribe
Put it in your
to
next to
Bargoyles.
view.
Yes. No, it's things like, if we're really truly bartenders, if we're really truly about that, we need to make the guests have a good time, because that the one thing you provide as a bartender is just experience and service. So it's one of these where, like, all right, cool. If I just invite you into my hotel room, what's up? And like, I just make you sit on a couch as I interrogate you. That's the weirdest Piper Perry meme ever. Like, no, we need to provide some drinks. We need to have a good time. So we tried. That was the big thing where this Bargoyles stemmed out of the pandemic. Where I didn't realize how much I missed just talking to a guest. And so me and another bartender were like, well, what if we just had a podcast and just interview our guests? I was like, you think that would have happened? He goes, yeah. Like 3 years later, we're still at 600 subscribers, so it's not doing well, but we're moving, moving and shaking. But
hell yeah,
that's where that stemmed from. So if you felt it was hospitable, that's exactly what
it was. A hot show, dude. I love that show so much.
So as a fan of podcasts now, big time, like I watched it and I was like, this is fantastic. You guys were having a great time.
Segments are very important. We try to
yeah. So that's a good point. I wanted to get into. You guys do a segment. Bar friends, bar enemies.
Yes, other way around. But yes. Yeah.
Oh, is it the other way around?
Bar enemy, bar friend.
Yeah. But that was such a cool little segment, and I was curious if there's like any best bar friend, or bar enemy stories that you heard.
One of our favorite interactions we've had, because this happened on the show, and then like 3 months later the payout happened. So
I love a late payout.
Oh
like
man,
that.
oh yeah, it's so great. Oh, you okay? So shout out Shevitz, love this guy to death. Great guy. Older black comic. Great guy. Guy is fucking done international shows, really good, and he's good to me, which is crazy because I don't deserve that. I love you, big dog. He did the show, and if you're watching from outside of Virginia, you may not understand. We're at what we're called a controlled state, where you have to buy your liquor at the liquor store. Now, there's a particular class, particular class of people who pull up to the curb, hop out, and go get their shit, but they spend a lot of time inside the store. So that's become a question for us. I was like, hey, when you go to the liquor store, do you pull up? Or do you park your car and get out? And so we hit this, Shevitz, I love you to death, hit him with this question. He goes, man, I'll pull that motherfucker up. I was like, cool, man. It's a fire lane. Well, if a fire happened, I ain't gonna be there. Like, you say that, but it's also illegal. And he's like, fuck, I don't even like recycling. I was like, yeah, I see what you're doing. You see what you're doing. And so he wanted being a bar enemy for us because of that and many other reasons. Go fuck yourself. And then like 4 months later, we had Los on, shout out Los, and we brought that question up to him. And he goes, I'll pull that motherfucker up. I sit right there. I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. We had this conversation with Shevitz. He goes, yo, my guy, I was with Shevitz like a week ago, and we got to the liquor store, and he parked that motherfucker out in the streets. And I was like, man, why are we so far away? We don't get robbed. I was like, you're not going to get robbed. You're being a nice human citizen. You're accepting the social contract that it is being an American. What are you doing? He goes, oh, shit, that was y'all? Y'all fucked up. I was like, you a bar enemy, dog. You a bar enemy. Go fuck yourself, Los. So 100%, that should piss me off. But
you changed a life out there.
Yeah, we changed lives. We're adjusting behavior. We're rewriting the social contract.
So fucking funny.
That was the best
so
payout
good.
we had on that one, 100%. Because I was like, yes, we're actually changing behavior. So it worked out. It worked out.
The fact that he was like, I was with him not too long ago.
You're mad about it.
Yeah, that bitch ass motherfucker.
They made it parked.
I had to walk 60 feet. 60. I was like, that's not that crazy.
That's not outrageous.
It's not. It's fucked up, but
that's 6 miles in a brown paper bag. That's what that is.
yeah.
So when Gunnar was on you guys' show, you made a drink specially for Gunnar.
Yes, we try to class. So I had heard that he was just a Jack and Coke guy, which
that's true.
I understand when you're a 20-year-old Marine who just got out of boot camp, and that's the one thing you know.
Biting me in the ass
that's
eventually.
the one thing you know. Like, oh shit,
I'm getting better.
Yeah, you've had a Moscow Mule. What are you, 45? Like, what are we doing? 3 drinks now, bro. 3 drinks. Gatorade with vodka in high school. Jack
This
and
guy's
Coke.
awesome.
Like, what the fuck?
Call back.
You got 3 drinks, Go watch the episode. It's great. Episode 145. I think it's 145. Yeah. No, it was like, that's crazy. So I'm so happy you find a new beverage here. Like, here's the thing is, Bargoyles changes lives. Okay? That's what happens. This man is now trying new drinks. He got kicked in the ass by a mule from Moscow, and he had a great time. So it's beautiful. I fucking love that. That's so great. You're trying cocktails now. How did you feel about the cocktail we made you try, though?
It was I'm going to be honest. It scared the shit out of me while you were making. As soon as you showed me the aftermath of it, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not going to be great." And
so
it was,
what was the drink
so
for the people at home?
delicious.
For the BBLs, what was the drink?
The BBLs. So this was a clarified in milk, right?
Yeah, milk clarified. Yeah,
milk clarified Jack and Coke. and it was clear. It was just.
It was the color of the mojitos that we're having.
Oh, yeah?
today.
It was lighter than this.
It was lighter for sure. Yeah.
It looked like diet lemonade. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
They got the best diet lemonade in the game, bro.
Blessed, guys. But it was so it's a Sunday. I want one so bad.
That's how they get you.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's like pussy on a period. Like, you're like, it's the best time to have it.
That's what they want you to, and nobody wants to talk about it. But yeah, so it was so good. It tasted very vanilla flavor. The
vanilla came through,
I think the clarifying process probably pulls all the aromas out. But yeah, it was so good and was very light.
Yeah.
The way the science works is that, like, if you have some sort of acid, which Coca-Cola does have the acid in it, the milk then binds to it. And that curdling process that you see, that's disgusting. 100% agree. It is disgusting. Curdling is disgusting. So you take that beverage, you just take a 4-to-1. So like your ratio is 4 parts of the already mixed cocktail, batched, not pre-mixed, batched. Add 1 part of milk, and the milk will just draw it out, and it pulls all the impurities, which is weird because impurities is color in this situation.
The more you know.
I really hate that you said that, and I went, huh.
It's not racism, it's science. The more you know. It's just science based on cocktails, not on anything else, not on statistics. So what happened is it pulls that out, and all the color drains from it because it attaches to any kind of sort of acid or citrus. And so we did put a little bit of lime in yours to get a better pull out. Nice. And then just didn't realize that. And then you strain that through coffee filters, paper towels, and it comes up with this really crystalline clear beverage. Here's the picture. Boop. And it's weird, but we just wanted to class your cocktails up.
It was so good.
It was just so weird, and we're like, man, Jack and Coke still? Like, all right, cool. Like, I'd understand if you went through the litany and then you came back, you're like, all right, Jack and Coke's 100%. You're like, nope, I had a mojito once in Colorado. What? That's it? Okay, cool. Mojitos, Jack and Cokes.
It was just so cool, like, watching it and seeing what you came up with. And then you were like, yeah, you just put milk in it. And I was like, wait, you can just put milk in Jack Daniels and it'll be clear?
Not if you put it just in straight Jack Daniels, it's not going to do that.
So it needs the Coke.
It needs acid and citrus.
Okay.
Which there's a little bit of citrus in Coca-Cola, but we squeeze fresh limes in it to help extrapolate that chemical reaction, I guess. But if you're gonna do clarified beverages at home, understand there's gonna be a lot of loss. Like,
oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
The amount. I mean, but you want that loss because you see what it's pulling out. You're like, ugh. You saw the jug. The jug was disgusting. It is disgusting. And so, like, you lose a lot of it, which is why some bars don't like to do it.
It also seems very time consuming.
It's easy, but time consuming.
Yeah.
It's like making a lazy girl come. Like, it's like it's not a lot of work, but it takes a lot of time.
That's exactly what I was thinking when he was doing it. Yeah.
All right, flip over. All right, what are we doing now? Jesus, Murder, She Wrote is on. Let's go. Come on.
Missing 60 minutes, lady.
So it is time consuming, but it's easy. It's one of these things you could just throw everything in the batch, walk away, come back in an hour, and then start the strain, and then come back in like another hour, and then you're like, all right, cool, we got it. But it is very, very time consuming. It doesn't make sense to do for an individual drink process. It only makes sense if you're like working at a high volume bar.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
But you do that in the morning. You're like, all right, cool. But then once you're out, you're out. So I'm like, can I get that? I'm like, yeah, do you have 3 hours?
Yeah.
Cool, I got you.
You're going to be here in a while?
Then
I can get it for you.
I can totally, gotcha.
You camping at that table? Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, right? Fuck out of here. That's what we're talking.
No, it was very cool to see that drink prepared. And then you kept bringing the jug up. I was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. You got to do a reminder for it because watching that reaction, like, this came from this. Like, what the fuck? Invest in a 4. She might become an 8 one day. Scouting.
So as a bartender, do you have like a favorite bar of all time?
Oh, I mean that's such a it's apples and oranges. It's really dependent upon vibe, and like vibes just change.
Yeah.
There are days where I'm just like, all right, man, I need to just fucking sit down, be sad when no one's gonna talk to me. Then I go to Smoky Bones. That's my shit bar. But like,
shout out,
shout out Smoky Bones. No, but there's a lot of great bars. If you guys are ever in Front Royal, go to Catamount Lounge. I don't know how local your followers are. If you're in Front Royal, Catamount Lounge is top tier. Two of their bartenders there actually just got nominated for Virginia Cocktail Games as two of the best bartenders in the Northern Virginia region. Dude. Hopefully they get past this and they go to the finals, which is in Richmond. It's going to be a really cool time. So shout out your local bartenders. At any watering hole, you may find a gem of a bartender. It's a diamond in a rough. Problem is you got to go through a lot of rough. Like that's you go through a lot of shit bars, and then when you find that lighthouse, because I like to call bartenders lighthouses, you're like, oh man, that's my person, that's my place of respite. I'm gonna go there, and it doesn't have to be a great bar. It can be a shitty bar. It can be a great bar. James in DC is, I think, one of the best bartenders. I hate drinking at his bar because it's just too hoity-toity. But I'm like, he's so good at his job. I'm gonna go there for it, and then I'm gonna go down the street to Shitty Dive and be like, oh, see Tiff, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's a great bartender too. So
this is so true because I was just talking to you today about this, about having a great bartender like Vivace. That we have Leah, she's awesome, and oh, nice.
No.
I would see you're joking around, but I will cause a fucking problem in this studio.
Okay,
we've thrown glass bottles.
Yeah.
You guys got to put the backboard up there.
Yeah. I don't need him to have any more advantages than he's already got.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He needs kind of a funnel that just. He needs one of those bank tubes that goes
the big net.
We really thought those were going to be the future, and now you see that, and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
You got one of those?
Yeah,
is this going to work?
What is your mom white?
Does this work? This is crazy.
They do work, by the way.
There you go, baby.
Shout out Second Bacon Trust. I love that. I don't bake there anymore.
I'm not welcome back. But.
No, but it's so important. Even if the bar sucks, even if you're there for a good time and it turns into a bad time, you at least have somebody to lean on there. And I think it's so good. Catamount Lounge, do they do stand up there? Do they have shows?
They do stand up there every Monday night. There's a nice open mic there. Really cool call to action. If you guys are in the area, go check it out Monday nights. Every last Sunday of the month, they do, and this is an amazing show. It's called Show and Tell. It's adult show and tell, and they pick a theme, and then you show up. This last month was childhood, so everyone brings in a little item from their childhood, and then tell a story about it.
I thought you were going to say they bring in a little child. I was like, whoa.
Yes, we'll start the bidding at 200.
I found this at the Martins.
I did a show. Clayton Miles?
Yeah.
I did his cigar lounge show up in Vienna on a Saturday. And normally comedy, you're doing shitty bars, or comedy rooms, breweries. This was a cigar lounge. And so they had everyone set up on the back patio in their recliner chairs, their cigars and everything. And I had never felt like a girl on Taken.
Funny man.
I felt like my virginity was being. I was like, is Liam Neeson going to come through at any point and save me from this situation? Because they just kept staring at me. I'll do another claw if I could. I was just like, oh,
There's
man.
There's an auctioneer there.
Yes,
You're like, what?
Yes. Yeah, I was just terrified. I was like, oh, man, this is so weird. So, yeah, no, we've done some auction shows. They don't auction off kids at the Catamount Lounge. I would say that.
I'm glad to hear that.
So fucking bad
so
at
far,
this.
baby. The show is 0 for 4, and you're slow rolling. That's all good.
Yeah, but we're 5 for 5 in laughs.
5 for 5, yeah. Oh, yeah, we've been hitting.
Yes! Yeah, baby!
Go fuck yourself.
Isaac is exactly what I needed.
Oh, yeah, are we cheering against him? Yeah, fuck this guy. Oh, God, he sucks. He fucked my name up on stage, man.
Oh, dude, this was so funny. This might have been the funniest thing I've ever done in my life. So I was like, I just want to pronounce, because I'm big on pronouncing names correctly,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And I was like, I've just let Isaac Ignacio Bennett. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, and I was like,
He checked in like 14 times.
Ignacio. I go up there, and I was like, Isaac Ignacio Bennett. And so he gets done, great set, crushed. I go back up there, and I was like, I just want you guys to know.
I did the whitest thing.
This was the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. I play golf. I own a horse.
What the fuck?
And I asked him 14 times, Ignacio, correct? Yep. All right, Ignacio.
Well, it's
Shout
funny because asking him the pronunciation 14 times was the whitest thing you've done, and then butchering it topped that.
Really topped it. Yeah. I was rocking that night, dude.
To be fair, until I was like 14 years old, I thought it was Ignacio as well. My dad, shout out fucking Alabama. He's from Pohick, Alabama. Like, he's from there. So all the time he's like, Isaac Ignacio.
He ain't got...
Ignacio. I was like, yeah, shit, Ignacio, baby.
You don't have a choice, bro.
I wasn't in Alabama, but I understood. And so I took my first Spanish course in like 8th grade, I want to say. And I was like, they're like, Isaac Bennett. They're like, what's your middle name? And I was like, Isaac Ignacio. And they're like, it's Ignacio. I was like, it's Ignacio. You think my father from Alabama would get this Spanish name wrong? Who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah. Excuse me. This is the whitest I ever was. Excuse me, sir.
I'd like to see your supervisor on this.
And then they learned me. I was like, oh, Ignacio means nacho. Okay, fuck. Oh, shit. All right, cool. And so this is what I like to do for white guys. If you can't pronounce Ignacio, just put Nazi right in the middle. Then you got it. Ignacio. Boom. Done.
Now, I will say, anybody can pronounce anything. But as a white guy, I will put Nazi in there.
Yes. If I'm at a black show, I say, Ignacio, think nasty hose. They're like, nasty hose, Ignacio. Oh, nasty hose.
Nice.
Yeah, so, you gotta, balance your colors. Post mix. Don't mix. No, pre-mix. Pre-mix.
Batch colors.
Name of the episode.
Batch of colors. Clip it. Hell yeah, dude. Well, so we got a...
I want to hear this Moscow Mule story.
The Moscow... Oh.
Yeah.
The Moscow Mule story.
You already told it. When you were like, I want one of those.
Oh, you just ordered one and now you're in love with them now?
Yeah, well, they get... Okay, well, let me say this.
I know you're a bad bitch. Like, I want what's in that cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they gave it to me for free. This is how I get it. No, but I got the Moscow Mule. But I will say, I know... Oh, laughs, I might be a simple guy with Jack and Cokes, but they led me to the Moscow Mule because I had way too many of them, and that's how I ended up in the bar, being a little whiny bitch.
Yeah.
And I did that thing with the mojitos where I was like, I want one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You were one of the lighthouse bitches that we heard about earlier.
Yeah.
Also, so I take this thing outside, and shout out Leah for really giving me a hint and being like, just leave it. I'll get it. And I didn't. I walked it right back in there. I was like, you forgot this outside.
You forgot my empty drink outside. You stupid bitch. Can I have another one?
What are you, fucking dumb? Hey, lady.
You were out there and this was out there.
Yeah. I was like, you want this now? I'll finish it. No, you leave it. I'll get it later. That's exactly what she said to me. And I fucking slammed it and walked right back in. I stink, dude. Bar enemy last night.
See, now you're learning.
Now I can call it. You gotta be like, am I being a friend right now? No.
That's a good point. Like, you guys have given us something great where we can be like, am I being a bar enemy right now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah,
Do you think you've ever been guilty of being a bar enemy?
100%. Okay. I've been thrown out of so many bars. And it doesn't make sense. My best friend Clay, shout out Clay, just saw him down in Austin. He is 130 pounds wet.
Okay.
But he's black, so I think he can fight. Here's the thing: he's been my best friend for 15 years. I've never seen him fight.
Don't fuck with that guy, though.
But every time I'm out with him, I'm like, He's got my back. Don't worry. This twig of a man, this Michael Ian Black's character. I was just like, this guy has my so like I've been kicked out of bar like 6 times. Every single time is with him, and so like he's the common denominator for like this shitty attitude I get where I'm like, go fuck yourself, Clay. Handle it. I know. I'm throwing a black toothpick at somebody. It's not going to stop anybody.
He's like, dude, I really don't want to do. I've never done this before. Please stop.
Well, have you been a bar enemy before?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I fell asleep at a high top once.
Oh,
Zach
great.
is an enemy.
Just not even in bars, just in general.
Just in general, an enemy.
See, I would argue that I'm not.
Well, that's what liars say.
Because I order a bunch of these. I tip well, and I've never caused a problem.
What is a tip? Well, $100 tab. What are you tipping?
$100 tab, $30.
Damn, he's good. All right,
He's good.
He's hitting it.
I will say, though,
it.
let me tell you, I'm just going to throw you under the bus.
Yeah, go for it.
What he does is he orders Coors Lights. Mm-hmm. They come in a bottle or a can, and they bring a glass.
Oh,
if this
yeah,
is
I'm
a
a dick
nice,
for that.
fancy
Do
place.
you pour it in? No, fuck that.
He
No,
leaves it
I
out.
don't need the glass.
He said he
Yeah.
turns the glass away. This is a fancy joint. So we all
They
have
don't.
glass.
They don't want to see. They don't want
it. It's
Someone's gonna take a
very
picture of
clear.
the bar, and they're like, "It's a fucking Coors."
I would like to
Just, yeah.
rebuke for just a second. There are no fancy places in Culpeper.
Go fuck yourself.
There's that Royal Farms right on.
We
There's
go to
nothing
the Sheets.
fancy enough.
Oh, yeah, Sheets. The one across from Popeyes.
We're Sheets guys.
Yeah, there's nothing fancy enough to
I'm just
for
saying.
my can of beer to diminish the vibe of the whole place.
Well, maybe Isaac can just fucking weigh
That's a
in
good
on
point,
this.
yeah.
So if you're at a restaurant and they bring you a drink, maybe in a bottle, if you ordered a bottled beverage, whatever, and they bring you a glass, is the expectation to put it in the glass because they don't want the look?
The thing is, you are not there representing the bar. So it's not your job to fit into whatever their expectations.
love
Now,
this.
if they crack it open for you and say, "May I?" That's them insinuating, "Hey, we would prefer."
Yeah.
Okay.
But they have to make that step. For them to just assume, because shit tastes better out of a can. Are you Mountain Dew fans? I'm a Mountain Dew boy.
Absolutely.
Mountain Dew out of a can, out of a fucking
Top
99
tier.
cent
That's the
Walmart
best.
is the best
That's
Mountain
the
Dew there
best
is.
one.
It's the best one. Like you get a 2 liter, it's dead after the second sip.
DC's
Yeah.
best out of the can.
Yep.
Oh yeah, exactly. So it's one of
Coors
these
Light better out
like
of the
beer
can.
is great out of a can, and especially with the wide mouth cans. Good for you, dog. Like that's how that shit works. So if the bar does not go, "Hey, let me pour this for you," it is not implied on the guest none whatsoever. That bar is a bar enemy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This is what
Now-
I'm talking about.
Now
They
let me
do
ask-
ask sometimes ahead of time, "Would you like a cold glass?" And I'm like, "No, thanks. I'm good."
I do like the cold mug. That's a nice thing. If they ask the cold mug,
Yeah, sometimes.
He says I don't need it because it's not going to stay in the can very long, which is a dog.
hell yeah.
That's a dog move. Now,
Hell
what
yeah.
if the rest
Let's
of
shotgun a beer right now.
what if the rest of your party has a fancy, nice cocktail beverage in a glass, and you're the only asshole sitting out there with a can or a bottle?
Well, why would those friends invite somebody to that kind of a bar?
You're not invited anymore.
That's fine. I'll hang
You
out
gotta-
here
here's like-
and drink beer out of the can.
You gotta manage your expectations. Like, you can't get mad at Cletus when Cletus doesn't understand a salad fork and an entree fork. That's not on Cletus. That's on you. You brought him
It's
there.
Ignacio.
If he's holding his fork like this, maybe just bring him to In-N-Out. Maybe. You know?
Okay, I respect that. We do need to hit the bucket. This is a bucket pulling
Ooh,
show.
yeah. Did we hit on the top?
Art.
Yeah.
We always let our guests pull the topic, the first topic.
The first
Just
topic?
take the whole bucket.
We also do have airplane bottles in there.
I was like, this isn't a topic.
We had to do a true Bucket Boys Bargoyles crossover.
There it goes.
We were going to give you the opportunity to choose what you wanted.
Oh. Sorry, my bad.
That's a bar friend right there.
Don't grab another bottle. Don't grab another bottle. Don't grab another bottle.
Well, give me a bottle. I want to do stuff. I'm going to pour it in my mojito glass.
I should have given you a heads
Nope.
up.
This is
We were going to do. We were going to
wanting
do
to.
selective shots.
gosh. Shit.
Oh, this is perfect.
for 6.
I'm going to pour this in here. I'm having
This is
another.
what's your weirdest sex story?
Before we get into this, I just want to introduce something
Yeah.
to the party. I was at the white trash section of the ABC store yesterday.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And Jack Daniels has a blackberry
Oh, we were doing blackberry soda water. Nice.
I know. I thought about it earlier. I was like, damn, I should spoil the surprise.
Nah, there we got one. Hey, one for $8.9.
I'm counting it. I don't give a shit.
No, you made it.
But I was curious if anyone wanted to try blackberry Jack Daniels.
Do you want me to just crush it, or you want to try it?
I was hoping we might pass it around.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I don't want it. Yes, I do. Give me some.
That's good. That's fucking delicious.
Is it good?
Okay.
I would. Oh man, that would go really good in like a nuts and berries.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. You're the Jack guy.
All right.
Like take that, a little bit of the peanut butter whiskey, give that a good shake on some ice, maybe just
A PB&J.
PB&J.
Yeah,
That
that's
is not
good.
bad
I like
at all.
That. Yeah.
You got
That tastes like
screwball
a
in there?
bourbon. Yeah.
You got screwball in there?
It tastes like a bourbon fucking pie right there. I like
Damn,
that.
I'm surprised at how good that is.
Here's the thing: is we like to hate on Jack Daniels because it was like, as bartenders, we're like, that's the first. There's so many better ones. Get some Bullet, get some Jameson. Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of Jack. Like Jack Daniels are the bones of America when
It's
it comes
pretty
to that.
timeless.
Yeah, which is why we love that. Which is why check out the shirt. That's the Jack Daniels Bargoyles shirt. All right, boys. Weirdest sex. Your weirdest sex story.
Weirdest sex story.
Oh, I got some bad ones.
All right, kick it off because I got nothing. Right
Also,
off
we
the top.
have wives.
You guys have wives. So there's this one comedy show that I've never been able to do. I'm not big enough to do it yet. Shout out Louis J. Gomez. He's got a show called The Depraved, where you start out with your most fucked up sentence or joke or whatever, and then you try to reel the audience back in. And so I've been formulating mine on this. My weirdest sex story is I have one time made eye contact with a 13-year-old boy while I was coming.
Oof.
Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Okay.
No, we're here.
Okay.
We're locked in.
So what happened was I'm a big fan of public sex. Sex in public to me is like baseball cards. I want to collect every single one. I'm like, no. Look, check out my Mickey Mantle. Like this is what I did. I was in
Cole's dressing room? Check.
dressing rooms. What is this? Get the fuck out of here.
What is this, rookie hour?
I was. Yeah.
100%.
Oh, you hear this? Or you're gonna realize? Yes, that is rookie hour. I was in Iceland in Reykjavik at the Blue Lagoon. Do you know the Blue Lagoon?
Blue Lagoon. Yes.
It's the geothermal fucking
Is it in
spa.
Warrenton or?
Iceland. Yes, where your people are made, the Vikings. Yeah.
Is that close to Gainesville?
No, it's only like a 4-hour Spirit flight. Sorry, it's Ryanair. Yeah. But I was there. Iceland, for some reason, has become like a weird place of respite. One of my favorite movies ever, Ben Stiller. Oh, fuck. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. A lot of that was shot there. I was like, man, I love that. And the first time I went, there was this girl I was talking to, and she ducked me on 2 straight dates. And I kept giving her, I was like, oh, shit. Life happens. And we kept joking that we had such a good chemistry. We were like, by date 3, we'll be in Iceland. So after she stood me up the second time, I was sitting at a bar. I had the next 3 days off. And as a bartender, you just have cash in your pocket. You don't know what to do with it. I looked at the bartender. I was like, I should go to Iceland right now. When do you go back to work? I was like, I don't know, Friday? And it's a Monday. He's like, yeah, go to Iceland. I was like, all right, cool. I looked up flights. I bought a flight for like $140. It was so fucking cheap.
Can't beat that.
Just flew out there, had a good time, fell in love with Iceland. And so now Iceland's the place where I like to bring said lady friends. I was there, and in the Blue Lagoon, it is a ice cool, super cool area, but you can't see under here.
Sure.
Because the water, the cilia, whatever's in there.
I've seen pictures of this, and it's opaque.
Bad bitches love it. Yeah, they. You bring a girl to the Blue Lagoon.
What about okay bitches? Do they like it?
We don't like to say bitches, guys, okay? The only B word we like to call a lady is beautiful. Bitches love that shit. That's a stupid joke.
The more you know.
The more you know. So we were doing the thing where, like, if you're in a tube, if she is in the tube,
You
it's
can
like
be
this.
underneath, yeah.
No, I can just stand there in front because she's down low. I was like...
You got a cold around here?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm stewing. Yeah, we were doing the sexy thing, and it was cool, having a great time. And as, like, we're approaching the climax, a young 13-year-old boy starts swimming up, and I'm like, fuck. And like, I lock eyes with this kid as he doesn't understand what's going on. And so, like, I have come while staring into a 13-year-old boy's eyes. I didn't come in him, though. So that's the important part. So that's my probably weirdest sex.
I'm going to tell everybody it was the 13-year-old boy that did it for you.
Oh, shout out Fludberg. He's from Iceland, you know. It's a weird language out there.
That's wild.
That's the one in Iceland that subscribes to the show.
I fucking knew it. Yeah. Damn it.
God damn it.
For me, it was with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Was it at the PGA Tour Pro Shop? Is that where that was?
No.
All right, because I know you guys fucked in there.
You think we did?
You for sure fucked in there.
No, we didn't.
At what course?
It was a PGA Superstore.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Upstairs.
Y'all fucked in there.
No, that's not the story I'm telling.
It's weirder.
No, we were here at our house, you know, where coitus is supposed to happen. And
in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah, it is a Sunday. It is a Sunday.
Under the
My father's a
crucifix.
pastor. I get it. I'm with you.
We were under the crucifix, as you're supposed to be.
Missionary.
Crucifix.
So she had mentioned, like, wanting to, like, explore the bondage world.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, we can do that. I don't have any of the tools, but we can try it.
He's going to ask me to cut all this.
No, I won't. No. This is a hilarious story. She'll love it. So I took my
He
belt
proposed
off,
on Christmas Eve.
and I used my belt as a eye mask.
That's a terrible eye mask,
cover
but okay,
her
yeah.
eyes. It is.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Oh,
There's
no.
holes in it.
Just flip upside down.
It wasn't an eye mask. I used it to bind her wrist.
Great. Then that's
There
good.
we
Yeah, that's good.
go.
That's better. Yeah.
To bind her wrists like this. But I did it in a way that was like I just held the belt down over her wrists.
Oh, you didn't like do a wraparound?
I didn't wrap it.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I did the
He's
press.
married, don't wrap it.
I did the press, not the wrap.
Yeah.
And so I was holding her
What
wrist
Cubano sandwich are we talking about right now?
above her head like this, but I still had my pants on. So literally,
Keep your hand down, lady.
Hey!
you laugh. I was like, just pretend they're still there. And like quickly got my pants off and then pressed down again. At this point, we're both laughing so hysterically.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we kept going, but there was no point. I was like, so afterwards, I was like, so bondage, like, you like it? She's like, not anymore.
Oh, you ruined bondage for it. You gotta try again. You gotta try it again. Do it on a surprise night that you know some stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
She'll love
I'll
it.
get a different belt.
Well, if I got a surprise for you, Sonia, come on in. So I was in a Kohl's dressing room one time. I just want to judge. No, so I'm going to be honest. I haven't really been in some crazy sex
your wife-
stuff. I had.
Your wife got that restraining order, so.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I had sex with this
This is
girl.
on someone else, yeah?
No, on him.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm totally kidding.
I had sex with this girl.
I miss you. Let me see the kids.
I had sex with this girl in high school once, and I want to say like 8 weeks later, she called me and said, "Hey, I'm pregnant." That was pretty crazy. Shout out, love you, babe.
out,
you rock.
She's the best.
That might be. I'm going to be honest. That does top, in my mind, all crazy sex stories.
I might be
The
pregnant.
time you had a kid?
I'm definitely pregnant. Yeah. And it's yours.
Understandable.
That's psycho behavior. You don't just call somebody and say, "Hey, that's a face-to-face conversation."
I would agree.
We weren't talking too well. I think we have time for one more. Let me hit it. Are people who hate the beach evil?
I hope not, because I hate the beach.
I also hate the beach. Where the fuck said this? This is a listener for sure, because we've fucked up the beach so much.
Yeah. Thoughts
Do you
on the
hate
beach,
the beach?
Isaac?
Here's the thing is, I don't have the body for the beach.
Neither do
but
we. You're in the right place.
I've been very lucky with my whatever's going on here has exuded the kind of confidence to pull women who are very in love with the beach. And so I've always had to like upplay how much I'm like, whatever. We
love the beach.
We don't need to go there where I'm looking all gross and disgusting while you look so fucking sexy for everyone to look at. And then you're like, oh, that guy thinks I'm cute. I was like, does he? You fucking bitch. You want to cheat on her? I'm working on myself. I'm trying to establish my better self-confidence, but I've always historically presented, I was like, beach, whatever. Let's go to the river where there's, nothing but gross dudes named Junior.
A lot of guys that look just like me.
Exactly, yeah.
I've got a river physique.
Yes.
I've got...
Yeah.
I'm more of a river lake kind of body, but
I might push brackish, but only in the summertime when I've got some sun.
Now, here's the thing. If I'm not with a lady, I will walk that beach with my shirt off, up and down, just looking at the ladies, because, it's window shopping. I'm not buying nothing. I can look all you want, but like, if I'm with a lady, I'm like, fuck, man, you look so good, and I just don't, and I'm just like... now you're gonna imagine life with that guy and go home and fuck me while I go, where's the 13-year-old boy? Like, I just, I don't want to do that.
Why is the water not blue enough for this? Yeah, dude, I hate the beach so much.
I do too. I can't stand it.
It's sandy.
Look, here's the thing.
It's
Even
windy.
with the window shopping, it's not worth it enough for everything else that comes along with it. Mm-hmm. The people, the heat, the sand,
the unnecessarily expensive room,
the disgustingly tasting water. Nobody talks about that.
Can't even drink the shit.
I mean, I'm going to draw a line there. I'm not in the beach like Atlantic Ocean. Yep.
That's not your favorite part of swimming?
No, not at all.
Well, he also can't swim, so he drowns a lot.
It's the only time I hydrate.
Yeah. Jeez.
No, there's just so much about the beach that's annoying.
The beach is one of those things that we as Americans, when we first started introducing to people, we only gave it to poors. So the beachfront property was for poor people because they couldn't do anything. You want to live near the river, near the port, near the city, just like chicken wings we gave to the people, and then you're like, all right, cool. Same with lobsters. Lobsters were only given to inmates. It's one of these things that, like, as time progressed, we're like, oh man, this poor people shit is actually rich people shit. And we're no, if it came out and started as poor people shit, we should enjoy it. I shouldn't have to enjoy it 200 years later because you knew off jump it was poor people shit. Why do I got to pretend to enjoy it now because white people like it?
And now it's the richest people shit.
Yes.
Yeah, lobsters. Yeah. Lobsters were for poor people.
We're for inmates. Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
I want lobsters.
I don't even like shellfish, but I want one.
I want one right the fuck now.
I see a guy eating lobster. I get shellfish. I'm like, can I have some?
Nice.
That was great.
That's so stupid.
We have to go.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah.
Hell yeah. Isaac, where can they find you on social medias?
Mr. Ignacio. That's Mr. Mister. You got to spell Ignacio. Ignacio. That's me. But also just check out the Bargoyles. It's a hat right here. We love, if you know somebody who's a bartender, if you know somebody who's a server, if you've ever been to a bar, you're open to be on the show. We like to interview people. We like to guest, because the thing is, the bartending show world, when it comes to the social media network, they're super hoity-toity. They want to talk about these classy cocktails. The reasons we like bars are the people that are there. And I want to tell those stories. I want to talk about Steve's divorce. I want to talk about Gunnar's 3 cocktails that he's ever had.
I'm crushing.
Yeah. I want to talk about weird BDSM stuff with Zach. Like, that's what I want to do. And those stories are told at the Bargoyles with a cool drink. So check us out. Like,
if I'm wearing a belt, you're in danger.
If he's not wearing a belt, you're in danger.
If I'm sagging, I'm in danger. What's up?
Hell yeah, definitely go check out the Bargoyles. It's so much fun. It's such a great show. You guys do a great job over there.
We got to have Zach on sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a good time, yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
Need a wide lens. No, I'm sorry. I've been waiting all episode to say a fat joke, and I love you.
If you got a fisheye, I'm on.
He said you're a 2X, and I made you a 2X shirt, but I'm like, you not.
You made it for me?
Yeah, I was like, you're definitely not a 2X shirt. Yeah, this is the Bargoyles shirt.
Oh, shit.
That's for you, yeah. This
That's
is the
a
Bargoyles
hot shirt.
I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't realize it was a long sleeve when I bought it, but
it's totally fine.
He is a 2X, by the way.
Absolutely a 2X.
Bro, you look good for a 2X.
Oh, thanks.
We've said this before.
Yeah.
We've said this before on this show.
Yeah.
Zach has a tight 2X bod.
Yeah.
A tight bod for a 2X.
That's crazy.
I
Thanks,
feel
guys.
like you could pull off a large, and it wouldn't be a crop top.
Oh, it'd be a problem.
No, we've seen that actually.
I'm going to take
We
my
can't
shirt
do
off
that.
when the cameras turn off, and you're going to be like, oh, you're right.
Hey, Dad, I'm on a podcast right now. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. All right, love you too. All right, my dad was calling. I just want to make sure.
No, I get it.
We
I
love
tried to
him.
put it on speakerphone. My bad.
We love him. He's so good. Zach, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Zach_shoots_. That's it.
That's it. All right. Yep. Well, fuck you. You can find me at Gunnar Cain Comedy anywhere social medias are held. Really, at this point. If you want topics put into this bucket for us to read, email us at thebucketboyspod@gmail.com or leave a comment anywhere, TikTok, Instagram. Check us out on YouTube at The Bucket Boys Podcast. And please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We love you guys. Check out the Bargoyles. We're crushing. Peace.